Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make Luke Hemmings from 5 Seconds of Summer. I will make him exactly like this, so if you want to change up his hair color to a darker shade of yellow, go right ahead, be creative, but I will be making him like this. So to let you know, in the hair area I used yellow jelly, which there are 11 bands, and I also used a skin color from the camouflage bag from Rainbow Loom. So it's just the skin color inside. There are 10 bands of those. For the face, the skin color, I'll be using about 36 bands. The black, about 78 bands. The white, there's about 40 bands. I used a single neon green in here for his bracelets. And the eyes, I will be using a light blue. I am going to use one loom, and our loom is going to be in its original position with the arrows facing down. You are going to need one C-clip and a pair of scissors. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to show you how to do the body parts, and then I'm going to show you how to attach. Right now we're going to do the arms. I'm going to do two with you because on each arm they have different color bands for the bracelets. So I am going to do two, and then after doing both we are going to loop. So you're going to need some black bands, some skin color, a single neon green, and two white bands. So I'm going to go down the loom on each side on the right and the left to make two arms 5 times using double black bands. So let's go down. I'm going to go down on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to do this on the left side. Double bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now grabbing your hook, you're going to take a single green and you're going to wrap it around your hook 4 times. It must be 4 times. I'm going to show you how to fix at the end, so please try to do it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you'll end up with 4 loops on your hook. Push that a little bit up on your hook and now grab a single white. And you're going to wrap this around your hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, so you have 4 loops. Now push it up and grab a single black and wrap this around your hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, so you have 4 loops. Now grabbing double bands of your skin color. This will be his wrist area. You can support with your finger, pinch each color, and slide it on. Now you're going to attach this to your loom on the left side. So this will end up being, I'll show you at the end which side to put them on for the body. Now we're going to do the one on the right. The one on the right, you're going to take a single white band and wrap this around your hook 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you have 4 loops. Grabbing a single black, you're going to do the same thing. Wrap it around your hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now grabbing double bands of the skin color, you want to support it with your finger and you can pinch each color and just slide it on. Now you're going to attach this to the loom on your right side. Now what we want to do is grabbing double bands, you're going to go down once on the right and once on the left. And grabbing a single band, we're going to cap the ends 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do this on the left. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're ready to loop up. So grabbing your hook, you're just going to loop straight up to the top, and I'm going to start on the right first. So reaching in, moving your cap band out of the way, and just go straight up to the top. I'm going to do the left side now, reaching in and going to the top. And now we're going to remove off the loom. So you can just grab whichever one. I'm going to do the right, and this is what you should have. I will show you how to fix at the end. You can put to the side if you have an extra hook or a toothpick, or you can just leave it like this. Gonna remove the second arm, and you're going to place to the side. Now I'm going to show you how to do his foot. I'm going to do both with you. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to do one at a time. Grabbing double bands, go down the loom once. Doesn't matter which side. Now you're going to take your hook and a single band, and you're going to wrap this around your hook 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to grab double bands and you're going to slide this on. Support with your finger and slide on. Attaching to your loom. And now we're going to go down twice, but I'm going to use 3 bands of the black color. So 1 and then 3 again. And now, taking a single, you're going to cap the end 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now, I'm going to take a second single and I'm going to cap the end 3 times again. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to loop up, so I'm just going to reach in and loop up to the top. So reaching in, moving your cap bands out of the way, and you're just grabbing the bottom and looping to the top. You can remove off the loom. And again, if you have something to hold it with, or you can just leave it and put it to the side. We're going to do another one. Grabbing double black bands, go down once. Grabbing a single and your hook, and you're going to wrap this around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you have 4 loops. Grabbing double bands, you're going to support with your finger, pinch, and slide on, and attach to the loom. Grabbing 3 bands, you're going to go down the loom twice. So 1, 3 bands again, and 2. Grabbing a single band, you're going to cap the end 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And give it a push down and do this again. 1, 2, and 3. Now reach in and just loop to the top. removing off the loom, and you can put this to the side. Now we're going to do his body. So you're going to need some black, 3 skin color, and some white. We're going to start at the top in the center and go down once using 3 bands of the skin color. Switching to the black, you're going to use double bands and give him shoulders. So you're going to go from the center down to the right, and then from the center down to the left. Now going down on the right once using double black, and double black going down once on the left. Now switching to your white color, double bands, we are going to go down 5 times on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the left, you're going to go down 5 times, double white bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, in the middle, we're going to use double white bands and we're going to go down 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, switching to your black color, we're going to do the pants. So we're going to go on the right first, and we're going to go down the loom. So I went down once, twice, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to do the same thing on the left with double black bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now taking double black bands, you're going to go down once in the center. Now I am going to attach the arms. So grabbing the arm that has the neon green band, you're going to attach to the left side. So I'm going to put this back on my hook, and it doesn't matter which way you go with your hook. I will show you how to fix all of these at the end. Grabbing the other arm with just the white band and the black, I'm going to put on my hook and slide on the second peg going down on the right. Now we're going to grab his feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on. I do not think that it matters which way you put it on, but I have that black band that we wrapped around 4 times facing the tip of my hook. So you might want to do the same thing. I'm going to attach this at the bottom on the left side, grabbing another one. I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to put my hook through the opposite end where this band is that we have wrapped around 4 times, and attach this on the right side. So my feet are kind of facing towards the top. Now we're going to put some holding bands. So I'm going to grab a single white and I'm going to go below the arms and make a triangle. I'm going to go down, this would be 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to go down one more time. So our white is going to be on top of our black. I'm going to grab a single white and go below and make a triangle. Grabbing my hook, I want to just lift up this end at the peg above. So it's kind of going around. He should look like this. And now we're ready to loop. So grabbing your hook, I'm going to reach in and I'm going to loop on my left side first. I'm going to loop the pants area. So we're going to loop 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this last band of black we are going to loop up to the center. So loop up 1 teardrop, 2 teardrops, 3 teardrops, 4 teardrops. On your 5th teardrop, you're going to reach in, moving that holding band out of the way, grab your bands, and loop up to the center. So I didn't go straight. I'm going to do this on the right side, reaching in at the bottom, and go up 1, 2, 3, and 4. On your 5th one, move your holding band out of the way, grabbing your bands, and you want to loop up to the center. It's a bit twisted, so I'm just going to fix. Now I'm going to loop up the center. So reaching in, and you're going to loop to the top, well, to the neck area. You're going to stop at the 2nd peg going down. Now you can loop up on your right or your left to the 2nd peg going down. So reaching in, you're going to start and with your white bands. So you've already done the black. So on the right I am here and I'm going to loop just the white. When you get to the arms, you just want to reach in, moving that arm out of the way, grabbing just the shoulder bands, and loop to the 2nd peg here. Same thing on the left. I'm going to reach in and start to loop where my white meets the black. Again, when you get to the arm, just move the arm out of the way, grabbing those double bands for the shoulder. And now you want to loop up the neck. So reach in, moving all these bands out of the way, and you're just grabbing the 3 bands of the skin color. He's ready to come off the loom. So I'm just going to use my fingers. Now I'm going to reach in using my hook at the neck area and remove him right off. This is what you should have, and I will show you how to fix after. You can put him to the side. You might want to use an extra hook, toothpick, or you can use the bottom of your loom. I have an extra hook, so I'm just going to put him to the side. Now I'm going to show you how to do the head, and just to recap, for the face, I'll be using the Rainbow Loom Skin Tone. The hair is the lighter color in the camouflage. You'll need 2 blue for the eyes, 2 white for the eyes, a single black for the lip pierce, and his lip piercing, and yellow jelly I'm going to use for the hair. So I'm going to start off with a single band of the lighter color, a single yellow, and I'm going to go at the top of the loom from the left up to the center, and I'm going to do this again, lighter color, yellow, and going from the center down to the right. Now I'm going to go down twice on the right and twice on the left, just how we just did it. Single, light, yellow, and go down twice. On the left, single, light, yellow, and go down twice. We're going to do the same thing in the center. Single light, single yellow, and go down once. Now we're going to switch to our skin color for his face and double bands and go down twice on the right and twice on the left. So 1 and 2, and now on the left. 1 and 2. We're going to close this off, so I'm going to use the skin color, double bands, going from the left down to the center, and now center up to the right. We're going to finish the middle, so we're going to finish this off and with double bands skin color. So you're just going down 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to push this down in the center. Now I'm going to take a single yellow and I'm going to do a holding band and a triangle just on the second pegs going down. Now we're going to make the eyes. So grabbing your hook, I'm just going to use a light blue for the eye. We're going to wrap this around our hook 4 times. So this would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grabbing a single white, you're going to loop twice on either side. So 1, 2, 1, and 2. Give this a push down and do another eye. Wrap it around your hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to take a single white and wrap it twice on either side. 1, 2, 1, and 2. Grabbing a skin color band, you're going to slide the eyes on. So pinch and slide on. The next one, pinch and slide on. You're going to attach this on your 3rd peg going down on your left and on your right. Grab your hook and separate the eyes so they're on either side. Now we need to put 2 more holding bands here in triangles. So grabbing a single band, skin color, you just want to go below the eyes and make a triangle. We're going to do this again. Now we're going to make the pieces of the hair. I'm just going to use the bottom of my loom. We are going to loop them and then we are going to leave it there until we need them. So you want to grab a single light color or whatever bands you're using and a single yellow. And you're just going to use the bottom area and we just need to go down once. I'm going to give it a push down and taking a single yellow. I'm going to cap the end 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do this 2 more times. Grabbing a single light, yellow, and just go down. Grabbing a single yellow, you want to cap this 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do this 1 more time. Grabbing a single yellow and cap the end 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to loop up each and then leave it on your loom. Reach in and make a teardrop. Reach in. Last one. And now we're going to attach the body. So if you took him off the hook, you want to make sure you'll have a white band that is, you can just see it a little bit more, that holding band that's crossing, that is the front of his body. So you want to make sure that this part is the bottom. And this will be facing the left. You want to just slide him on your chin area. Now I'm going to start to loop up. I'm going to reach in at the bottom here in the middle, and I'm going to grab my top 2 bands, and they should be going up to the center. Reach back in, grabbing the next 2, and they should be going up to the right. Reach back in, next 2 to the left. Now I'm going to loop on the right all the way to the top center. So reach in, moving your holding bands out of the way, the eye band, now I'm going to do the left. When we get to the hair color is when we're going to slide one of these bands, one of these little extension pieces on. So reaching in on the left, and you're just going to loop up the skin color here. Sorry, lost my bands. And you're going to loop up 1, 2, and 3. On the last peg here, on the last bands on your left, you're going to loop one of these in. So remove and reach in, moving that holding band out of the way, grabbing your double bands. You just want to slide this hair piece on and loop up once. Grabbing one more piece, remove off the loom, and we're going to slide it on these bands here that are going up to the center. Reach in, just slide on and make that teardrop. The last piece, we're going to slide on these bands here at the top in the center. So you want to reach in on your 5th peg going down, that's where we are, to loop up 1, 2, and 3. Grabbing your last hair piece, remove off the loom, and bring your bands up and slide the piece on. And now making that teardrop. So you'll notice that it's nice and tight inside. Now you're going to grab a single band. I'm just going to use a yellow, and we're going to do a slip knot. So reaching in between all these bands, coming out the end, grabbing that single band, both ends, and you want to slide over and do a slip knot. He's ready to come off the loom. And this is what he should look like, and now I'm going to show you how to fix. I'm going to fix one arm and one leg with you, and then you're going to pause the video to fix the other side. So I think I'm actually going to pick the side with the green, and all you're going to do is grab one loop of the green, give it a little stretch, and then you just want to bring it to the other side of his hand. Grabbing another loop, it doesn't matter which loop. I'm just grabbing the one closest to the end and bringing it to the other side. So now you have 2 loops of green on either side. You're going to grab a single loop of the white color now. I'm just giving it a stretch, a little bit easier to get to the other side. And it's going on top of the green. Grabbing another single white loop, giving it a stretch, and bringing it to the other side. Now we need to bring 2 of the black. Another loop. And now you just want to fix it up. And right now I have one part of the teardrop, one half of the teardrop on the skin color. It is a little bit more stretched than the other side. So I just want to grab the other half of that teardrop and just bring it through. And so it's just kind of even. Sorry, I'm just trying to stretch. And now we're going to do the same side. At his ankle, you want to bring 2 of these black loops to the other side of his shoe. So, same thing like we just did with the arms. Bring one side to the other. From one side to the other. So now I have 2 loops on either side. Please pause the video and do that with his arms and his foot. Now let's fix his face. I'm just going to bring his eyes through, and you just want to fix the eyes to how you want them to look. You just have to play around with them. You can twist them around. Just turn them. And then you just kind of want to make them flat with his face. Give his bottom of his face a little bit of a squish. I'm going to hide the slip knot now. So grabbing the hook, we're just going to turn him around and put my hook through the middle here of his head, grabbing the end and just bringing it through to the other side. And now let's fix his hair. So you can grab each piece and I'm just going to fix the eyes a little bit more. And now we're going to do his face, his mouth. So what you want to do is grab a single black, and I'm going to use a single skin color. Grab your hook, and you're going to grab the skin color, and we're going to do a slip knot with the black. Just support with your finger and grabbing both ends of the black. And then you can do a slip knot. Now if you can't do that, it's very easy. If you just put this on your loom, the single band, put your hook through, grab one end of the black and do a slip knot. Now you don't want to pull too tight. Just going to remove this off the loom. You want to hold that area, support it with your fingers there so you don't stretch all the bands here. And if your bands are twisted, just give it a little turn with your finger. Now we're going to attach this to his face. With my hook, I'm going to go through the back and grab the end of the skin color, and I am going to come out of this hole here, and the other half of the mouth is going to be out of this hole here. So I'm on either sides of the bands that are going down the center. So going through the back, just coming out through the front. You want to grab this band and you want the black to face, if you're looking at him, it's facing you on your right side. You want to grab the top part of the band and bring it through. And go through the other side. So coming out on the other side of that those bands going down the center, grab the other end and bring it through. Now, you just want to make sure that this is at the bottom here and it's on the right side. And now you're going to attach the back with a C-clip. This is where you need your scissors. You're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut close, not cutting any of the other bands. So just make sure that your knot is okay. And cut as close as you can. It's pretty much done. You can just kind of fix them around. I hope you enjoyed Looming with Cheryl, and please subscribe down below. I have a lot more designs to load, and I will see you next time with another. Bye for now.